Today we are talking about Rolex, the watch that screams luxury and success. You might think you have heard it all about this legendary brand, but guess what? Rolex has some secrets up its sleeve that will surprise even the biggest fans. From where it really started to a pizza party, we will never be. So grab a snack, get comfy, and let's dive deep into the untold world of Rolex. First up, let's drop a truth bomb. Rolex is not the original Swiss. Switzerland is the holy land of watchmaking, and Rolex has a Swiss-made stamp right on the dial. So it's got to be Swiss, right? Nope. The story starts in London. Way back in 1905, with a German guy named Hans Wilder. He moved to England to start his own watch company, and that's where Rolex was born. It was not until World War I hit in 1999 when getting parts from Switzerland got tricky that he packed up and moved to Geneva. Fact number 2, Rolex almost didn't survive a massive shakeup. Picture this, it's 1969 and Rolex is all about those beautiful mechanical moments with gears and springs sticking away like magic. Then bam, Japan's Seiko company drops the Astron, the first smartwatch powered by a battery. It's cheap and it's accurate, and it started the quartz crisis. Switch watchmakers freaking out, and even Rolex had to jump on the bandwagon. Fact 3 is a real jaw dropper. Rolex's most controversial watch. In 2004, Rolex said, "Let's get funky," and released the SACO Daytona, means Sacco Daytona. Imagine a Rolex decked out in a black and orange leopard print with a matching strap, 26 shiny sapphires on the bezel, and diamonds sprinkled on the lugs. People were shocked, some loved it and some hated it. But here's the kicker. This crazy watch is now a hot collector's item, selling for big bucks. Fact 4. How did Rolex become the king of watches? They didn't invent the game, they joined late, but almost 50 years behind the brands like Omega. So what's the secret sauce? So, in 1914, Rolex made a history by getting the first wristwatch certified for chronometer accuracy. Then they got smart and started making watches for specific people. Divers got the Submariner, pilots got the GMT Master, explorers got the Explorer. It was all about being super accurate and knowing who had wear their stuff. That's the Rolex recipe for ruling the watch world. Fact number 5. Rolex is not your typical company, it's a charity. Yes, you heard right, it's for charity. After Hans Wilder passed away, he left Rolex to the Hans Wilder's Foundation that gives out scholarship and helps good causes. No shareholders, no greedy bosses, just a foundation keeping Rolex ticking. They don't even have to tell us how much money they make or give away, and they get tax breaks for it. So when you buy a Rolex, you are kinda supporting a charity. Fact number 6. You can get a cheap Rolex. In 1926, Hans Wilder started a side brand called Tudor. It's like Rolex little sibling. Tudor uses Rolex cases, bracelets, but it's got a simpler, cheaper moment inside. You can snag a Tudor for way less than a Rolex, sometimes under $1,000, and still flex that Rolex vibe. Now let's move to fact number 7. Rolex teamed up with Domino's Pizza. Yes, back in late 70s, Domino's boss Tom Monaghan made a deal with the franchisee. If hit a big sales goal, get a Rolex. The guy did it, and Tom thought, why not make this official? So Rolex started making special Domino's watches. Early ones had the Domino's logo smack on the dial. Later it moved to the bracelet and case back. And there you go. These stories show us the quirks, the fights, and the genius behind that crown look. It's not just the watch, it's the saga. So tell me which of these facts blew your mind most. Drop it in the comments. I wanna hear from you. And if thanks for hanging out with me, I will catch you in the next one, bro.